Hello and a warm welcome back to the USA English Podcast. We are absolutely delighted to have you here with us today. I'm Erica.
And I'm Marco. Today's episode is for anyone who has ever felt like giving up, for anyone who has thought, maybe English isn't for me, or I'm just not getting any better. We've all been there, and today we want to remind you, don't give up on yourself.
That feeling of wanting to quit is so common. Every learner experiences frustration, plateaus, and moments of doubt. But those moments don't mean you're failing. They mean you're growing.
Yes, growth is uncomfortable. It's supposed to be. If learning English were always easy, everyone would be fluent. But it's not easy, and that's okay.
Today, we're going to talk about why you might feel like giving up, how to push through those difficult moments, and why staying consistent is the most important thing you can do.
We'll discuss the power of patience, the importance of small wins, and how to change your inner dialogue when things get hard.
If you enjoy learning with us, please give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel, and click the notification bell so you never miss a lesson.
All right, Erica, let's get started. So, how are you feeling today?
I'm feeling really good, actually. I had a moment this morning that reminded me why I love teaching English.
Oh, what happened?
A former student sent me a message. She said, I almost gave up last year, but I didn't. Now I can hold conversations with confidence. Thank you for encouraging me.
That's beautiful. What a powerful reminder that persistence pays off.
It really was, and it made me think about how many learners are exactly where she was last year, feeling stuck, frustrated, and ready to quit.
So today, we want to speak directly to those learners. We want to say, don't give up on yourself. Your breakthrough could be just around the corner.
Let's dive into the main conversation.
Okay, Erica, let's start with the first question. Why do people feel like giving up?
One reason is that progress feels too slow. You study for weeks, months, or even years, and you still feel like you're not where you want to be.
That's very common. Language learning is a long-term process. It's not like learning a recipe. It's more like growing a garden.
I love that comparison. A garden doesn't grow overnight. You plant seeds, water them, and wait. Progress is slow, but it's happening.
Another reason people give up is perfectionism. They feel like they should be fluent already, and when they're not, they think something is wrong.
But nothing is wrong. Fluency takes time, and it's different for everyone. Some people learn faster, some slower. Both are normal.
Another reason is comparison. When you compare yourself to others, you always feel like you're behind.
Yes, but you don't know their journey. You don't know how much they've practiced or how long they've been studying. Comparison is always unfair.
Another reason is fear of mistakes. Some learners are so afraid of making errors that they stop speaking altogether.
And that's the worst thing you can do. Mistakes are not failure. They are feedback. They tell you where to focus.
So what can learners do when they feel like giving up?
First, remind yourself why you started. What was your original motivation? A job? Travel? Personal growth? Reconnect with that.
Yes. When you remember your why, it's easier to keep going.
Second, focus on what you've achieved, not what you still can't do. Look back at where you were 6 months ago. You've improved.
Even if it's small, it's progress. And small progress adds up over time.
Third, change your inner dialogue. Instead of saying, I'll never learn English, say, I'm learning English. It's hard, but I'm improving.
That shift in language can change everything. Your brain believes what you tell it.
Fourth, find a community. Learning alone is hard. When you have people who encourage you, it makes a huge difference.
Yes, a supportive community reminds you that you're not alone in your struggles.
Fifth, Celebrate small wins. Did you understand a podcast? Great. Did you have a short conversation? Wonderful. Did you learn a new word? That's progress.
We often ignore those small wins, but they are the building blocks of fluency.
Sixth, take breaks when you need them. Sometimes you just need to rest. Don't quit, just pause.
That's important. Rest is not giving up. Rest is part of the process.
Seventh, remember that plateaus are normal. There will be times when you feel stuck. That's okay. It's temporary.
Plateaus often come before breakthroughs. If you keep going, you'll eventually move forward again.
Now let's talk about the power of consistency.
Consistency is more important than intensity. Studying for 2 hours once a week is not as effective as studying for 15 minutes every day.
Yes, consistency builds momentum, and momentum keeps you moving forward.
When you're consistent, you don't have to think about whether you'll study today. You just do it. It becomes a habit.
And habits are powerful. They remove the need for motivation. Motivation comes and goes, but habits stay.
So if you can build the habit of practicing English every day, even for just 5 minutes, you will progress.
Now let's talk about the role of patience.
Patience is essential. Language learning takes years, not months. Be patient with yourself.
Yes, and be kind to yourself. When you make mistakes, don't criticize yourself. Treat yourself the way you'd treat a good friend.
If a friend said, "I'm so bad at English," you wouldn't say, "Yes, you are." You'd say, "You're improving. Keep going."
Exactly. So why not say that to yourself?
Now let's give some example sentences for learners.
If someone asks, "How do you stay motivated?" you can say, "I remind myself why I started. I focus on my progress, not my mistakes."
Or, "I don't give up because I know that every day I practice, I get a little better."
Or, "I accept that learning is hard, but I'm committed to the journey."
Those are great answers. They're honest and strong.
Now let's talk about a common mistake, comparing your beginning to someone else's middle.
This is so common. You see someone who speaks fluently and think, "Why am I not like that?" But you don't know their story.
They might have studied years. They might have lived abroad. They might have practiced every day for hours.
Your only competition is yourself. Focus on being better today than you were yesterday.
That's it. That's the only comparison that matters.
Now let's talk about the emotional side of learning.
Learning a language is emotional. You feel excited, frustrated, proud, and discouraged, sometimes all in one day.
That's normal. It's part of the process. Don't judge yourself for feeling frustrated. Just don't let frustration stop you.
When you feel frustrated, take a breath. Remind yourself why you started. Then take one small action.
One small action can break the cycle of frustration.
Yes, send a voice message. Learn one new word. Repeat one sentence. Do one small thing.
Action is the antidote to despair.
That's beautifully said.
Now let's talk about the stories we tell ourselves.
The stories you tell yourself matter. If you tell yourself, "I'm not good at languages," your brain will believe it and act accordingly.
But if you tell yourself, "I'm learning, I'm improving, I can do this," your brain will support you.
So change the story. Stop saying, "I can't." Start saying, "I'm working on it."
Stop saying, "I'll never be fluent." Start saying, "Fluency is my goal and I'm getting closer every day."
Words are powerful. Use them wisely.
Now let's talk about the power of persistence.
Persistence is what separates successful learners from those who give up. The people who succeed are not always the most talented. They're the ones who kept going.
Talent helps, but persistence matters more. If you keep going, you will eventually improve.
Remember, every expert was once a beginner. Every fluent speaker once struggled. They didn't give up.
So when you feel like quitting, remember that you're not alone. And remember that the person you want to be is on the other side of persistence.
Now let's give some final words of encouragement.
You are capable of learning English. You've already made progress. Don't let a difficult moment erase all the work you've done.
Every time you practice, you're building a bridge to fluency. Keep building. The bridge won't appear overnight, but it will be strong.
And when you reach the other side, you'll be grateful that you didn't give up.
So keep going. Keep showing up. Keep trying, even on the hard days.
Especially on the hard days.
Now let's move to our vocabulary breakdown.
First word, persistence. This means continuing to try even when things are difficult.
For example, persistence is the key to success, and her persistence paid off in the end.
Another example is learning a language requires patience and persistence.
Persistence is what keeps you going when motivation fades.
Next word, motivation. This is the drive or desire to do something.
For example, I lost my motivation for a while, and motivation comes and goes.
Another example is motivation is helpful, but discipline is more important.
Yes, motivation can start you, but discipline keeps you going.
Next word, plateau. This is a flat period where progress seems to stop.
For example, I feel like I'm on a plateau, and plateaus are temporary.
Another example is, don't worry about a plateau. It's part of the journey.
Plateaus are frustrating, but they're not permanent.
Next word, breakthrough. This is a moment when you suddenly make significant progress.
For example, I had a breakthrough in my speaking, and breakthroughs often come after plateaus.
Another example is, keep practicing. Your breakthrough is coming.
Breakthroughs feel amazing, and they're worth waiting for.
Next word, self-talk. This is the conversation you have with yourself in your head.
For example, positive self-talk helps me stay calm, and negative self-talk makes learning harder.
Another example is, I try to use encouraging self-talk.
Self-talk is powerful. Change your self-talk, change your results.
Next word, encouragement. This is kind words that give support and hope.
For example, encouragement from my teacher helped me, and a little encouragement goes a long way.
Another example is, I try to use encouraging self-talk.
Encouragement fuels persistence.
Next word, frustration. This is the feeling of being annoyed or upset because something is difficult.
For example, frustration is part of learning, and don't let frustration stop you.
Another example is, I try to use encouraging self-talk.
Frustration is normal. It's not a sign to quit.
Next word, commitment. This is a promise or dedication to do something.
For example, commitment is essential for success, and I made a commitment to practice every day.
Another example is, her commitment to learning is inspiring.
Commitment keeps you going when things are hard.
Next word, resilience. This is the ability to bounce back from difficulties.
For example, resilience helps you overcome challenges, and she showed great resilience.
Another example is, learning English builds resilience.
Resilience is like a muscle. It grows when you use it.
Next word, progress. This means forward movement and improvement.
For example, I see progress in my speaking, and small progress is still progress.
Another example is, progress takes time, but it's worth it.
Progress is the reward for persistence.
Let's quickly review the vocabulary. Persistence means continuing despite difficulty. Motivation means the drive to do something. Plateau means a flat period of no progress. Breakthrough means sudden, significant progress. Self-talk means the conversation you have with yourself. Encouragement means supportive words. Frustration means annoyance at difficulty. Commitment means dedication to something. Resilience means bouncing back from challenges. Progress means forward movement and improvement.
That's a very useful list.
Okay, Erica, That was a lot of encouragement.
It really was, but I think it's exactly what our listeners need to hear today.
Let's recap what we covered. First, we talked about why people feel like giving up. Slow progress, perfectionism, comparison, and fear of mistakes.
Then we gave strategies to push through. Remind yourself of your why. Focus on what you've achieved. Change your inner dialogue. Find community. Celebrate small wins. Take breaks. And remember that plateaus are normal.
We talked about the importance of consistency and patience.
We discussed the power of persistence and the stories we tell ourselves.
And we emphasized that progress is not linear. There are ups and downs.
The big message is this: don't give up on yourself. Your English is improving, even when it doesn't feel like it. Keep going.
Yes, every day you practice, you get a little better. And one day, you'll look back and realize how far you've come.
Now, we want to hear from you. This is our favorite part.
Our question of the day is, have you ever felt like giving up on your English learning? What helped you keep going?
I'll answer first. Yes, I have felt like giving up many times. What helped me was reminding myself of my original goal, helping others learn English. That purpose kept me going.
That's beautiful. For me, I remember that every expert was once a beginner. I keep going because I know that persistence pays off.
See, we have different answers, and that's okay.
So, viewers, we want to know about you. You can write, "Yes, I felt like giving up. What helped me was," or "I almost gave up, but then I," or "What keeps me going is."
Please tell us in the comments. It helps us make better videos, and it helps you practice writing.
Thank you so much for spending this time with us today. We hope this lesson gives you the strength to keep going.
If you enjoyed this video, give it a big thumbs up. Click the subscribe button and the little bell. That way you won't forget to join us for our next lesson.
You are all wonderful students. Don't give up on yourself. Your English is growing every single day.
Yes, be patient, be persistent, and believe in yourself.
Have a wonderful day, evening, and night.
Goodbye, everyone.
Bye for now. See you in the next lesson.